And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Cities Skylines. Alright. I put a high-density residential here. I just wanted to see what that high-rise ban would do to a high-density residential, to see, you know, what would build. And it's leveled up a couple times. There's a ton of young adults living there. 53 young adults. Mainly because so many of these businesses are desperate for workers, and we finally have a bit of residential demand to work with. And yeah, I wanted to see how that developed and what style buildings would zone there. Maybe do a single strip of high density residential just to sort of peak up employment. But with this lakefront property here, I think we want to, you know, do a little bit of cool waterfront things. So that's jet ski rentals, marina, beach volleyball court, riding stables, no, skate park. That's a huge structure. Skate park I might be able to slap in over here. Let's see. Any other restaurant pier? Sure. Put this over here. Alright, now we need to sort of figure out a way to connect those up. Let's go roads, basic roads. 2-lane gravel road. Oh, let's go there. There. Well, it is really hard to get these to look good. And then let's just connect her somewhere like that. A little bit of leisure down here. Maybe some little bit of commercial. Try to take advantage of, you know, some of the traffic that'll be down here. Nothing too special. Maybe a little bit of commercial in here. Mix it up a little bit. And then we can have residential along here. Not sure why those are off, but whatever. A little bit of commercial right smack in the middle. You know, we're going to have a lot of residential around here, so having a little bit of commercial should satisfy a little bit of that demand. And that is some extreme dining right there. Nice. Is that barbecue something? I can't quite read that sign. I can't get close enough to the ground. I know there are camera mods and stuff that I could use that basically allow me to get in there. Little skate park. Nice. Not sure what the red indicates. Okay. The other thing I've been noticing, I've been watching these neighborhoods for a little bit, and the other thing I've noticed is that we're getting a lot of trucks coming out of this industrial area, and they're cutting through my residential to get to the highway. And I really, really don't want that. So trying to nip that, let's add a little access point into here. Let's get curviness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All of these need to not be snapping to angles. How about like that? Decent. Better. Now what we could try to do is like restrict, like do a little bit of just a small district to restrict traffic like that, to prevent trucks from coming in through here. So, whoa, that is a huge, let's dial that down a little bit. Not sure where the curve is on that, but it's somewhere in there. So this will be policies, heavy traffic ban. Does not affect highways, so it doesn't affect these highways at all anyway, so that's fine. We might want to, I'm not sure, take that off there. Why did that get rid of that over there? I want you to be, whoa, okay, well, I guess we got to limit it over to here then. So let's add a little bit more of this road. This will be like truck ban ism. So, hey, that is not cool. See, it's from the cargo train terminal, right? And it's going to the large barn. Where's the large barn? Oh, it's way over here. So it's literally getting off here and going to drive all the way down here. That is ridiculous, in my opinion. So, I mean, yeah, there are way better ways of getting over here than that. Like, way better ways. I'm glad I finally sorted out my rail system. That's handy. Part of that is just the city is so big that I can't have every single train, I don't think. My oval about is still going strong. Yeah, look at that. I just love when stuff works like that. I might even want a roundabout over here. I don't want too many roundabouts. They're good, but having too many of them might be counterproductive. Okay, let's go back up to our lakeside. How's our residential demand? Residential demand is doing pretty good. Let's get some more lakeside development going on here. We'll soon have residential going all the way around. See, they're already complaining about not enough workers over here, so let's get you going. Tempted to take the zoning off of this middle area. It's because it really messes up my zoning all the way around. All right. Oh, no, not a whole lot of development over here. What gives? And my elementary and high school both are packed to the gills, so kind of tempted to build another one of those, but with education going the way it is, I think we have enough. I mean, we have more capacity than we have eligible. So elementary is fine. High school, on the other hand, I mean, we got, what, 17,000 more students than we have capacity? And then university, this would be a nice little quiet area to have a university, definitely. I'm just kind of throwing caution to the wind here. Ooh, there's no good place for you to be. Could put you over here. And then, you know, we can get off the bus here and walk right over to the university. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? And then high school wise, yeah, let's do another high school. Lots of students. I want lots of people riding the bus. Of course, this would be another area that we could have a high school. And that would allow all the students in here to ride the bus into here. So maybe moving this, let's move you out to here. And then we're going to bring some development out so you get some power. Oh, wow. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. We've got power out here already. That was quick. Lots of people wanted to live out here. And then the university, I mean, is still on the route. You know, if they want to get off the bus here and walk a few blocks, they can. It won't be the end of the world. Let's see how we're doing as far as students. Oh, man, we're almost maxed. Look at that. How about university? Takes a little bit longer for the university to fill in. But we're relieving some pressure on the other universities in the city. And you can see the number of students going up. Or down, apparently. Okay, so that is squared off. Where's our other... Yeah, see, our other bus stop is there, so they can get off there from that inner ring and walk down to the high school or walk over to the university. So that pretty much takes care of the education in this area. Looks like we have a lot. Oh yeah, look at all of the trucks now using this new ramp. Because there's really no easy way to get on unless you're going up through here. So these southern parts, these guys now have an easy way on to the highway. The one thing we don't have is a way to get on this, you know, heading out of town, so to speak. And I pondered whether to have this be doubled and then branch this off and find a way in and around up to here, but I'd have to dip the track underground or do something with the track and then maybe come out underneath and link it in. What would that look like? We could do it. I'm not sure how many trucks need to go just directly out. It would be an easy way of exporting certain things. But yeah, now that they have a way out, they're actually using it, which is nice. One thing I wish I could do is add like a ramp over here without interrupting the other lane. Like, it would be nice to be able to do that. And these trucks are still... why are you still... Is it because you have no other means? If I added an off-ramp right here, what would that do to the nice system that I have? Yeah, get rid of you. And then smoothiness. Let's take you to you to you to you. Nice graceful curve. Graceful slope. Oh, let's fix my power. There we go. I wonder if the smoothiness, does the smoothiness work on power? It does. A little. That one went a little bit more, but not nearly as much as I thought it was going to. Thought it would have a nice, even curve there, but it didn't. So, oh well. They are power lines after all. Oh, you got a little canoe on you? Oh, park maintenance building. Sweet. This is my first time seeing one of these. Nice. So, we've got tourists. I mean, I'm not sure. I was hoping not to have too many tourists over here, but... And I did look up a while ago, like, parking lots to see if I could do parking lots. And I really, like, it's hard to search for parking lots because there are just so many assets on the store or on the workshop that have the word park or parking in them. Hard to pick out the good ones from the bad, you know? Unless you guys have an idea of some good ones out there, let me know. You know, send a link or hit me up on Discord. Say, hey, this is a good parking one. All right, let's get some more good residential in here. I was kind of hoping that this little thing wouldn't happen. That they'd be a little bit more graceful about leveling the terrain, but because you can still build a house right here. I mean, you could do a split level. There's lots of options that you could do. But of course, the game has limitations, and we need to sort of work in those confines of limitations. trying to get it wrapped around the rest of the area here. All right. So commercial, I might be able to add a little bit of commercial. Let's first take you off. Add a little bit of commercial on this side. All right, that one's packed to the gills, as is that one. We're leveling off now. 2,200 students in there. That's pretty good. Still maxed on elementary. But that's to be expected. There's a lot of new development in this area. So, a lot of new homes being put up. A lot of fresh families with kids. So, I just want to make sure. Okay. Our high-rise ban is good. How speaking of high-rise band, how did this fare? Not bad. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't consider it a skyscraper. It's, I mean, definitely a high-rise, but compared to some of these other structures, it's not a high-rise. So, this is not going to develop, I hope. Speaking of that, let's check our hipster neighborhood here. Any more of the... I want to see what a maxed out low density house looks like. I'll see the... it's going to take a hot minute for these to max out. This guy looks like he's the closest. Ooh, there's one that's close right there. Need quite a lot of very well educated people before it maxes out. Still have lots of residential in here that I can zone, but I'm putting more work into this neighborhood right now. Just because this is a cuter, more natural, organic looking neighborhood than this strictly gridded system over here. Look at that, we've actually developed. All right, how's our budget looking? We were making so little money with low, yeah, see low density. Level 1. I guess that's hard to read because that's 52,000 for the level 5s. Now if we lower taxes by one more bracket, 5, what does that do? That's probably going to lower it by about 5,000, that level 5, because that's 1%. But that may bring in a little bit more demand. It may help us grow a little bit more. I'm not sure what like the point is that it doesn't make a difference anymore. We could also completely override the demand and just max it out. Yeah, we're not 54,000 for train, and what is our income? 2,000. Well, We're making more than we were. Especially with buses. Now that our bus lines are moving a little bit more people. Still not making money on buses. We're making a little bit of money on metro. Let's see, 5,600 on air. 17. Yeah, we're losing quite a bit of money. See, 5,000 for monorail and $254 in ticket sales. That's awesome. One thing we need over here is like a post, somebody that does the mail. So we need a little bit of noise involved. So let's kind of try to tuck it in over here. How much noise? Only 10. So that's not too bad, actually. 10 noise is not too bad. Let's put another one over here. Yay, happy faces. It's really hard to get mail into every nook and cranny of a city. It's so hard. Like, I got a post guy right here, and this whole street hasn't had any mail. Like, where's all the mail at? I could do a policy, a citywide policy that boosts those guys' efficiency and processing, but I want to be careful with that. Those citywide ordinances, as we've discovered, can cost a pretty penny. Oh, look at that, 39 people there. Nice. As you can see, some of the people that get off on the green get on the purple or the pink. So the intention that I had for that is actually working. Boy, they sit there for a while, don't they? Move along, sir. There you go. Ooh, that guy had a ton of people on. Where are you guys all heading? Workers at the high schools and universities. University student at... Oh. So why were you on the bus? You must have been out shopping or something. Maybe for school supplies. I don't know. All right, we got even more demand for residential, so let's try to round out this connection here. Maybe I could put one little smattering of commercial there. Pretty high value commercial spot right there. Lakeside with residential. You could imagine a little mini mall going in there, or maybe a convenience store, a little grocery store could go there. And these guys, I was hoping it wouldn't be tourists that would come over here. You know, I was hoping for just regular old residents. Look at all these seniors. Seniors, they're going to ride jet skis. Nice. The whole pack of seniors going to ride jet skis. Nice. I like it. All right, how are we doing on development here? We need a little bit more development in order to get power over on this side. Yeah, power is a little isolated. There we go. There we go. A little bit more. at this point, the game sort of takes a little time to develop new zones because of how big the city is. So another reason why I don't do huge zoning areas, because it can take years for it to all settle in. Hey, look at that. It's a gas station that sells ice cream and stuff. Perfect for the neighborhood. All right. Ooh, that is an itty-bitty little house right there. Suppose when you spend so much on your property, you know, building a big house is not really advisable. Well, it's such a cute little house, though. Three households can fit in that little guy. There we go. Now we're talking. All right. We have wrapped around this inner circle of this lake here. Good times. And we've added a little way onto the highway over here and another way off over here. So that should help quite a bit. One thing I want to do before we go is double this up so they can pick which direction they're going to go. Obviously going straight might be stupid, but you know, if they're going left, they can go left. If they're going right, they can go right and not have to interrupt the lanes too much. Unless you're police, and then they just do whatever they want. But yeah, that'll help split that off a little bit. And so yeah, doing pretty good. Demand is still really, really good. And so we're complaining about workers over here, unfortunately. I think what happens is they develop up and they're actually not developed up. That's surprising. We've got lots of people over here. Do they already have jobs? It would be nice to know where they work. That would be so nice. Oh, look at that. We're really bumped up. 3,400 students there. And our elementary school, people are starting to graduate from elementary school. So maybe pulling in more people from the actual neighborhood nowadays. So I think we have yeah, look at that. A lot of these homes poured, you know, students into there. And now that they're all graduated, we can put those into the high school and our high school student capacity. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.